particle motion
by Maanasa,
Mariah,
and Dominique.
The position of a moving particle is s of t equals t cubed over 6 minus t squared over 2 plus t for the interval 0 to positive 4. What is the maximum velocity of the particle on the interval from 0 to 4? A, 1/2, B, 1, C, 14 over 16, D, 4, and E, 5.
So in order to find the maximum velocity, we have to take the derivative of the position function. The position function given was s of t equals t cubed over 6 minus t squared over 2 plus t. Taking the derivative of s, you get v of t, which is velocity, which would be t squared over 2 minus t plus 1. So in order to do that, you got to use your basic derivative rules. We're going to use the power rule for this. We're going to drop the 3, it'll cancel out with the 6, and we're going to leave a 1/2 out in front. And then you take this 3 and reduce it by 1, giving you t squared over 2. You're going to do the same thing for the next one, but the 2's are going to cancel out, leaving you just with t. And the derivative of t is just 1. Now that you have your derivative, you're just going to plug and chug. That means you're going to put a 4 anywhere you see a t. When you do that, you're going to come out with the answer of 5. If you didn't, you did it wrong.
True.
True. Hopefully. Okay, now we're going to keep them. And then, if you look at your answers, E is the only one that matches. E, as in eggplant, 5. That's how you do it.
2. A particle moves along the x-axis so that at any time t, its position is given by the function x of t is equal to 1/2 sine of t plus cosine of 2t. What is the acceleration of the particle at t equals pi over 2? A, 0, B, 1/2, C, 3/2, D, 5/2, E, 7/2. Alright, so we have our position function here. X of t equals 1/2 sine of t plus the cosine of 2t. And once we take the derivative of the position function, that gives you the velocity function. To get velocity, you take the derivative of sine, which is cosine, and keep the 1/2. And then the derivative of cosine is negative sine, so that's where the sine comes from here. But you gotta remember to take the derivative of the 2t and tack that on, and that's where the 2 comes from. Are we done?
We're never done!
Okay, so once you have the velocity function, you take the derivative to find the acceleration function. So the derivative of cosine is negative sine, and the derivative of sine is positive cosine, and then you have to take the derivative of the inside function, which is where you get the 4 from. Are we done?
We're never done. Never. Give me the umbrella. Now it's time to plug and chug. That means you're going to put a pi over 2 everywhere you see a t. Once you do this, you're going to get the answer 1/2. If you didn't, you did it wrong. The answer, out of your multiple answer choices, is B, as in fasting. B is 1/2, which is your answer that you got when you plugged and chugged. You did it right. Calculus.
We're done! Calculus.
To infinity.
this is
Particle motion.
Wait,
what? Get, like, behind the bench or behind the fence and like throw a bucket of water over. Like, now it's torrential downpours.
Study those particles!
Okay, got it. That's times t equals v of t, which equals t squared over 2 minus t plus 1.
Invoke the power rule.
Yeah. Invoke the
Is
master.
that a thing?
Invoke the master.
Power rule, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
Is that even that rule?
I think so.
Okay.
Honestly,
Alright, you ready?
everything I know about math.
Alright.
If you're gonna drink and drive, know your limits. To find the maximum velocity, we have to take the derivative of
I'm purposely not looking at you so that you don't laugh. What do you want me to do? Because I feel like even normally if I just get up and look at you, you're going to laugh.
No, I just saw you go
tried.
like that.
I wasn't even smiling, no. I just didn't want to listen.
Yeah.
Like,
I
alright.
got you. Okay, so in order to do that, we need to take your basic derivative rules, invoking the master. I don't know what that means though. Oh god. Alright, I can't believe we're gonna show this to everybody.
No.
Like, to the window.
What should we do?
Covering
Or we could just like cover
we should probably take this away and be like, we're done.
We need to reveal.
So, should we just jump to the side?
We can put them all together, this, and then they pull them away, and there's one, and then there's this one person left. Maybe we can end with a nice math joke.
Know your limits, everyone.
Yeah. Don't drink and drive. Know your limits.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's think of a funny countdown. Should we look them up?
I feel like
Yeah.
we should. I'm not going to be able to think of one. Math puns are the first sign of madness.
The derivative of milk over dx is cheese.
What?
The integral of milk dx is a cow. This is the one I'm looking at right now.
I saw the one that's like sine of gerene over
cosine
cosine.
tangerine.
That's funny. Tanya.
Are you good at calculus because you're driving me crazy?
I'm not good at calculus, but I'm
Dear
a
math, I'm not a therapist.
What's the first derivative of a cow? A prime rib.
Oh, we can do
Yeah.
It's so funny. Ow. Oh my god.
We're done.
It's a classic on the AP.
The classic on the AP. Yeah, you know it. Oh, God.
It's the AP, baby. It's the AP.